From time immemorial, snoring has been an insufferable bane for innumerable people all over the world. Brahms, one of Germany's greatest composers, used to snore so loudly that his snores could drown the melodies played by an entire orchestra. England's Queen Victoria was a great monarch, but she was troubled by snoring too. Once, while riding in her royal carriage, she fell asleep. Her maid of honor quickly woke her up to prevent a bad image of the Queen being formed in public due to her affliction of snoring while sleeping. The former U.S. President Theodore Roosevelt on the other side of the Atlantic was also a noted snorer. During a period of convalescence in Washington Hospital, other patients on the same floor had to be relocated as his thunderous snores kept most of them awake at night. Actually, I also suffer from snoring.
Ah? What happened? I snored again.
According to authoritative statistics, each year about 100,000 couples globally get a divorce due to snoring. A significant proportion of snorers suffer from obstructive sleep apnea-hypopnea syndrome, OSAS. According to statistics from the American Academy of Sleep Medicine, 14% of adult males globally suffer from OSAS, whereas it is 5% for adult females. This rate increases to 20% to 40% for people older than 60 years. So, it isn't just you who is troubled by your partner's snoring. The main symptoms of OSAS include snoring at night during deep sleep, heavy breathing after a sudden break in snoring, waking up repeatedly due to a sense of suffocation, tossing and turning over in bed with inability to have sound sleep.
In spite of sleeping all night long, patients feel tired after waking up. They feel sleepy during the day, cannot concentrate, suffer from short-term memory loss, doze off during daily activities, and even fall asleep at work or while driving.
Why do we snore so loudly? Most muscles relax when you fall asleep. The tissue in the upper airway collapses, causing local stenosis of the airway. When you try to inhale more air, when the airway narrows, the muscles vibrate, generating a sound like a roaring engine. This not only affects the sleep of your partner, but is also highly detrimental to your health. Studies show that OSAS can adversely affect the body's cardiovascular, endocrine, and nervous system, leading to refractory hypertension, arrhythmia, myocardial infarction, coronary heart disease, etc. In severe cases, patients may suffer from repeated heart failure and even sudden mortality. It may trigger or aggravate diabetes and lead to apoptotarism and hypothyroidism. Patients may also suffer from a lot of symptoms such as listlessness, fatigue, mental decline, slow response, etc. It may increase risk of stroke, lead to hemiplegia, language disorders, etc., and may trigger epilepsy, memory loss, and in severe cases, lead to senile dementia.
Not only does OSAS directly affect physical health, but also has an adverse impact on work and interpersonal relationships. Daytime drowsiness can have a severe impact on work and learning efficiency, and can cause traffic accidents, work-related accidental injury, etc. People suffering from OSAS tend to become hot-tempered and irritable, and are constantly argumentative with the people around them, which can have a severe effect on interpersonal relationships and family harmony. Long-term OSAS patients may also suffer from sexual dysfunction, which may severely affect sex life of couples. A happy family is a family that doesn't snore. So, how can we treat OSAS?
At present, there are many ways to treat OSAS. The methods mainly include surgery, oral orthosis, and continuous positive airway pressure device, CPAP. It is quick, effective, and has marked curative effect, but there is a high reassurance rate. More importantly, patients have to undergo numerous operations. Oral orthosis. As it is relatively cheap, it is suitable for patients suffering from a low level of OSAS. However, due to a poor user experience, many patients prefer not to use this method. CPAP. It is easy to use, it is quick and effective, with a 95% success rate. As there is almost no side effect, it is the first choice that experts unanimously agree upon. This kind of physical therapy is popular among numerous celebrities. As an official therapy, respirators have been covered under medical insurance in Europe and America for a long time, and it is a simple method to treat snoring. Well, one cannot help but ask, there are several domestic CPAP brands in the market. Which one is the most suitable? Actually, when people buy a CPAP for the first time, even though they research extensively, it is difficult to figure out which is the best option. Selecting a CPAP is like selecting a life partner. It is not enough that it looks fashionable, but it should also have good and powerful functions. Let me tell you how to select a good CPAP. Look, smell, and listen, question, and feel the pulse. Step 1. Look. People are affected by what they see. If the product looks good, you will then be interested to know what is inside. What's more, a good external design can allow people to feel relaxed and carefree. So do look at the design and the overall look and feel of the product. Step 2. Smell and listen. Some manufacturers may use inferior materials, which may severely affect the health of users. Therefore, use your sense of smell to check if there's any peculiar odor in the airway of the CPAP. After all, the CPAP is meant to be used every day, so the materials used in the CPAP must be safe. Next, listen if there is a lot of noise generated when the CPAP is running. A completely quiet device is the best. What good would it be if you stop snoring, but a loud machine keeps you and your partner awake all night? Step 3. Question. Know the enemy and know yourself. If we want to select a good CPAP, check its public reviews by existing users to evaluate which is the most suitable one for you. After such a rigorous screening process, are you ready to decide on which is the best CPAP for you? No, there is one more step to go. Step 4. Feel the pulse. We need to experience the product in person to check if the CPAP is comfortable to use and has the functions that meet your needs. By following these 4 steps, you can choose a good sleep CPAP. Ah, finally, no more snoring. It's time for a good night's sleep.